Hello friends, today I am going to give you some basic idea about how to make an affordable home studio setup. You might be wondering, like, instead of posting a new music video, I have come up with such a different kind of a post today. But it's just due to the fact that most of the time you come across such kind of video regarding a home studio. Those are uploaded by technical people who are specialists in hardware or software or sound engineering or so. But this time I thought that being a vocalist, we have a different kind of perspective altogether. How the audio sounds and how it gets perfectly blended. How I feel listening to the audio after the final take. So it all depends on how you have made the recording. If you have made it yourself, then definitely you can understand it better. So let us first divide it into two parts. One is the hardware part and the other is the software part. Now regarding the hardware, let us understand what kind of PC configuration you are looking forward to. You can go for an Intel processor or an AMD processor, whichever suits your budget. If you are focusing into an Intel processor, let me tell you one thing. Definitely be sure that you are getting a maximum number of true cores, and at the same time the hyper-threading technology has to be there, particularly if you are focusing on video editing. If it is just about audio editing, then the new 7th generation or 6th generation processors, like for example G4400 or G4560 is fine enough. If you are going for AMD, you can check out some of the models of AMD Ryzen, and that has to be coupled with definitely motherboards like MSI or Asus. If you are focusing on an Intel processor, I would suggest you can go for MSI Pro VH motherboards are there, and also Gigabyte affordable motherboards like H110M, those kind of LGA 1175 socket motherboards are there, which are within an affordable range. Other than that, next hardware component that I would like to discuss with you is the sound card. Now sound card is also a very important part when you are focusing on digital recording. I have chosen a Behringer 202 HD model. There is another model which is a little bit less expensive than this one, that is the 22 HD. But 22 HD does not have the same number of features that 202 HD has got. You can also go for the 404 HD according to your budget. This supports an XLR input. XLR or USB, whichever suits your need, again you can choose accordingly. If you're choosing a XLR mic, then this one is best suitable for you. If you're choosing an USB mic, that which comes with the suffix U at the end, then you can go for, you can directly connect it to your motherboard because it's a USB mic. Even after having said that, this particular sound card has got another wonderful feature, that is the direct monitoring, wherein when you are recording or you are listening to somebody who is recording inside, you can get the voice exactly real time. There is no latency due to this direct monitoring. What I have done is that I have connected a splitter into the direct monitoring output, and one end of the, out of the two terminals of the splitter, one I keep listening when I am recording this out here, and somebody who is singing out there, I have connected it to another headphone. Headphone that is inside is the boat rockers. Now let us focus into this one. This is a mixer, an audio mixer which supports 8 mono inputs or 4 stereo inputs. You can choose accordingly. See, while recording, even in case of sound card or rather in case of mixer, you can record in mono. Later on you can convert it into stereo. It's very easy. It's not mandatory that you have to record through in stereo mode only, because many of the microphones right now in the market support only mono recording. Now going into the microphone part, I have kept two microphones. You can see the first one is a normal dynamic microphone. The next one just left to it is a condenser microphone. In terms of microphone, if you consider, there are many competitors in the market. One is the MXL, then comes the Audio Technica. Audio Technica 2020 and 2035 is a higher model. is definitely one of the best microphones in terms of condenser. Now, because I had a budget constraint, I have invested on a Tascam TM80. This is also a very wonderful microphone. Now, only thing is that both the dynamic one and the condenser one, for me, they captures a little bit of background noise. So that's why it was necessary for me to insulate this particular place. It's just a 3 by 4 feet cuboidal space which I have insulated by putting a door and also just putting more of acoustic foam inside, so that it can absorb maximum sound and retain it instead of allowing it to loose. Other than that, you can directly see that I have connected the microphone into the sound card. The output from mixer also goes directly into the sound card, and both the things connect directly into the motherboard of the computer, from where we use the software part. Now, coming to the software part, there are different kinds of softwares right now available in the market, but you have to understand that all the softwares are not suitable for all the platforms that are available. For example, what I mean by platform is just nothing but the OS that you are selecting. If it is a Mac PC, then you have a lot of options like Ableton or Cubase, Nuendo, Logix, Pro Tools. But if it is a Windows 10 PC, so you can obviously use softwares like Adobe Audition or Cakewalk Sonar, or even the Reaper is one of the least expensive of the softwares that is used for recording. Sometimes engineers do use different software, separate software for recording, editing and final mastering. So I record in Reaper. I generally use for production and editing, I use Fruity Loops. So FL Studio 10 or 12 or any version beyond that would also be one of the best softwares for sound production. It may be very deceptive at times, because what you're listening through the earphones may not be the same when you're listening through the monitors. However, I haven't invested much on a monitor either, because I have got just a normal 2.1 subwoofer speaker system that connects directly to with my computer. It's of FND, or you can also say Fender. So with the stereo output, I can understand what kind of levels I have to actually work on while normalizing the sound. And in case of the earphones, I can get a better view that there is no distortion. I can understand where I have gone wrong, and accordingly I can correct. But you have to arrive at a conclusion after comparing both the outputs from the monitor as well as from the earphone. I hope this gives you a better idea of how to set up a home studio at your residence. Now what happens is that it all depends upon your budget, it all depends upon your preference, and also what kind of work exactly you are doing, whether you are doing it just for yourself or you would like to make a setup so that you can help others and earn money through it. So if you have both the motives, so you should actually invest a little bit more so that you can use it for the long run. Okay? Thank you very much. I hope you like my video and get benefited out of it.